Hi, I'm Leonie and welcome back to my channel. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that I've just been in Sydney to do a really exciting interview. Now, the team at TBSN, which is the television shopping network here in New Zealand and Australia, flew me out to Sydney to meet with Dr. Paul Nassif. Now, Dr. Nassif is one of the stars of the hit TV show Botched. Now, I've been a fan of the show for years, so it was really exciting for me to get the chance to go over there and meet him. And the team at TVSN have actually given me a discount code to offer to all of you on your first purchase from TBSN. Now, this video isn't sponsored, but these guys have kindly offered me a discount code to pass on to you. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the interview. Hi, Dr. Nassif. It is so exciting to meet you. I will try not to fangirl too much because I am a huge fan of the show and of you, but it's lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you and thank you.
Yeah.
Love hearing nice compliments like that. Never gets old.
It does never get old, I agree. Now, one thing I've always wanted to know, why do you think we are so fascinated with a show like Botched? What is it that's so fascinating to us?
You know, it's got that secret sauce, which is a combination of things. One, it's got the train wrecks.
Yes.
So people are fascinated into the train wrecks. Number one, they want to see that.
Yes, they do.
And how are we going to respond to the train wrecks? Two, you have the human interest stories about helping people.
Yeah.
And someone who has a serious problem, how it's severely affected their life. And hopefully we get the outcome.
Yes.
And they like seeing complications as it happens.
Yeah.
And then third, the bickering. You know, the back and forth. Is
that between you and Terry, or is it?
You know, that's right, not the ex-wife. But the bromance that we have.
Yes.
People like to see that.
Oh, I love that bromance.
The teasing.
And it looks like that bromance is flourishing this season as well. So you've just launched a new season in the US.
Yeah, and I think maybe it comes out here in a few weeks, I think.
Right, looking forward to that. Now, I saw something on Terry's Instagram where there was a shot of the two of you wearing your underwear. Like it looks and sounds like it's getting raunchier than ever this season.
Well, that was seeing how much body fat we had. And he beat me, but he was in better shape than me, and I was kind of chunky, but not horrible. I mean, now I've lost more weight. So
yeah, I was going to say.
I've lost weight.
Is that
so I wish we can do that now.
Right.
That shot.
Okay, so maybe it's time to recreate that underwear shot for both of you.
No, but they can double me in, actually, but I wish they can. So yes. Yeah, but he was a little bit, he was in good shape when we did that. I was in average shape.
Right. And now with you losing weight, is that intentional? Like what's brought on the...
No, I just, you know...
What's that all about?
Well, interesting. One, when you look at yourself, even though the camera puts on 10 pounds, I said, you know what, I just want to lose more weight. So I do this intermittent fasting that actually Terry told me about.
Right.
In addition, I cut down now the sweets and the bread.
Right. So
doing
carbs,
that and
sugar.
only eating 8 hours a day. So I fast for 16 hours, 6 days a week. That has helped me.
Wow.
And so now I'm actually prime where I'm at right now.
What about going on a vegan diet? Have you thought about that? No?
I don't eat that much meat. I eat like fish and chicken. And yes, I'll have a steak once every couple weeks.
Right. Now, with the new season, what are we seeing? Have we got more train wrecks?
More train wrecks, and you would think with all the years, this being the 5th year, that you'd see less patients having being less botched. But it's not true. What's happening now is people are doing this. They're taking out their phone, and they're doing their social media. They're doing Snapchat. Snapchat dysmorphia, basically what they're doing is they're filtering it. They're filtering it and they go to doctors and say, you know what, can you do this for me?
Right.
And then now patients are getting more botched because they're making themselves look perfect. It's really not a real version of themselves. Some doctors are trying to actually go to the extreme to make the patient look perfect.
Wow.
Which is a mistake. And we're seeing a lot of more characters. People want to be aliens, extraterrestrials, anime, I mean, everything.
That I will never understand.
And more complications that you'll see from us.
Of course, of
healing.
course. And so with the selfie body dysmorphia, that's clearly a new phenomenon. So what do we do about that? Because
it's not going anywhere. I mean, the point is most women will go to Instagram or Snapchat, and maybe guys do it too. Take a photo of themselves and it's filtered already and save that photo.
Yes.
Automatically, it's the beauty filter.
Yes.
So listen, that's great, but just don't aspire to be that perfect.
Right, right. So there is no perfect, really. We've got to just manage our own expectations and...
But you got to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what surgery is for, but you know, more non-invasive procedures are keeping you from undergoing the knife maybe a little bit less.
Yes.
And then also skincare. That's why I'm here.
Yes, so
skincare, you got to do the skincare.
That's a perfect segue into the skincare, and I'd love to hear more about your skincare. One thing one of the girls was telling me before I came and met you was that you started your skincare line because you were operating on patients and seeing that their skin was dehydrated. Now, does that mean that they won't heal as well? What does that mean?
You know, I don't know if that's the case about healing as well, but the thing is, it was interesting. I was doing a facelift, and I have the, you know, that observation that I can see the skin from the inside out.
Yes, which is pretty unique.
Which is pretty unique and cool. And, I mean, it's really different. And the skin was dehydrated. That means, you know, as I was dissecting the tissue, it wasn't really going as smooth as I wanted to.
Right.
In other words, things weren't soft and easy.
Right.
And I finally said to myself, you know what? If I'm going to start operating on patients, we have to hydrate them.
Right.
And it really came all from the Hydra screen.
Right.
Hyaluronic acid with a little bit of retinol and other different active ingredients that keep the hydration in.
So drinking more water doesn't just do it?
Not really,
right.
but you want to be hydrated that way.
Right.
But you also have to kind of treat your skin.
Right.
Hydration and anti-aging therapy, even for men, millennials, and for all of us. Anti-aging for the wrinkles, for the tone, for the firmness, for helping decrease the size of pores.
Yep.
Hydration. All that together is the focus of my skincare line.
And is it true now that you, before you operate on a patient, you will send them away with your skincare?
Skincare, 6 weeks before surgery.
Right.
Prime them up, get their skin ready. Absolutely.
So which range is that? Because you've got 2 ranges. So which range do they take away with them and use?
Well, you mean between my BioClock and my Biorhythmic?
Yes. What's the difference
The
there?
Biorhythmic was my original line.
Right.
And actually, that was my original line with very, very rich active ingredients.
Right.
It's a little bit more pricier than the BioClock.
Right, okay.
And the BioClock is target specific for different parts of your face.
Right.
The Biorhythmic, the AM and the PM and the exfoliating product is absolutely wonderful. So
right.
If you can just do one system and you want something simple, only 3 items, that's the one to get. You exfoliate your skin, has jojoba seeds and ivory palm seeds, maybe once every 2 days with that.
And we're exfoliating to get rid of the dead cells so that the skincare works?
Absolutely.
Right, okay.
You have to have a clean canvas before you paint on.
Yes, right. So that's what we're doing.
And the clock AM and, you know, in the PM, these, you know, from the Biorhythmic skincare line, 1 year in defense, protective mode, and working on wrinkles. And everything. And then the night is in repair. So basically, the biorhythm, we have biorhythms, it's a 24-hour cycle of your body.
Right.
And so we're trying to do something that works in the day and then the night.
Right. Can we over exfoliate? That's something that's often worried me, that are we stripping ourselves if we exfoliate too much or too often?
Every day you have skin cells that die.
Yes, right, okay.
So the detox pads or my exfoliant cream on the Biorhythmic side, you can use this every day to exfoliate your skin.
Wow, okay. So it's gentle enough to use daily.
It is gentle enough to do that, absolutely.
Now, are there, when you're talking about vitamin C and vitamin A and hyaluronic acid, are there particular products that we should all be using? Or is it only after a certain age that we need to sort of get some heavy-duty help?
You can use these products. Millennials can.
Right.
Because they're not that strong that they're going to heavily go and, you know, hurt your skin.
Right.
Now, some people are sensitive to the ethyl ascorbic acid, the vitamin C, the antioxidant.
Right.
That's number 1.
Right.
Not all my products have it, but a lot of them do.
Right.
The retinol is a natural form of vitamin A. Vitamin A. These are all great products to use.
Right. Okay.
Then the hydration with the hyaluronic acid is important for everybody.
Right.
So if if a young person said, "Hey, Dr. Nassif, if I only wanted 2 products, what would work?" I'd say 1, use my detox pads because it prevents breakouts.
Right.
It exfoliates, helps with fine lines and wrinkles. Then the Hydra screen, which has the hyaluronic acid, which hydrates, and a very stable form of the retinol, which is a natural form of vitamin A.
Right.
Those are the 2 magic, and these are our hero products, those 2.
Right, okay. So that was one of my questions. If you could only afford to buy one of your products...
Hydra screen.
Hydroscreen. Because it's hydrating,
and has anti-aging with the retinol.
Right. Now you sell exclusively in Australia and New Zealand through TBSN.
Right now, TVSN.
Why did you choose this path to sell your products?
So I'm here for TVSN, and I talk about my Nassif MD skincare, and we're on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I come here every 3 months, and you know, I figured out different areas and how to represent my skincare.
Yes.
And in Australia and New Zealand, and TVSN by far, hands down, was like, you know, it was natural for me.
Yes.
I'm already on HSN in the United States, and everyone here is so wonderful, and this is a great way to, you know, talk about your skincare with everyone here at TVSN.
And you're the man.
I love the audience.
You can communicate the details that no one gets as well as you do, I suppose.
Yeah. So I love being on, you know, on TV out here at TVSN. It's exactly, you know, it's just wonderful. And it's enjoyable.
Yeah.
And it's almost educational at the same time. Well, I do this in the United States on Home Shopping Network.
Right.
And I found that, you know, even though it's a night long jaunt for me and I can't operate when I'm here, you know, but I feel that passionate about flying all the way out here because Australia is, like I said, reminds me of an extension of my home, Southern California.
Right.
And the people in Australia are absolutely wonderful, and they love skincare.
Yes.
And this was very inviting to come here. You have this great sun out here.
Yeah.
And so I came out here the first time, you know, and met Judy, who pretty much is the person behind that controls for
the
me.
Head honcho.
The head honcho. And I fell in love with her. She goes, Paul, you got to come on out. And I came out, and now I've been coming here every 3 months, and I think this is my maybe 4th visit.
Yes, right. Oh, fantastic. Now, speaking of visits to Australia, what about New Zealand? Have you been to New Zealand?
I've been, you know, told to come down.
Yes.
I have not been there.
Why is that?
I just need to.
Yes, you do.
Because I come in, because of my busy schedule, it's hard for me to have any fun time.
Yeah, right.
I leave Wednesday night. I get here Friday morning. I come straight here.
And they work you hard.
Then I leave Monday morning, in the morning, and I get home and I go straight to surgery.
Right. So next trip, you're going to have to factor in a little detour to New Zealand.
Yes, I got to do it for.
Because we would love to see you. On my social media, I did a little bit of a shout out to my followers, and I got so many people saying, when is he coming to New Zealand? Would you come and do some surgery in New Zealand? Like, they are desperate to see you. You have a huge following in New Zealand.
Well, Australia and New Zealand are, let me see, just in ratings for us. Number 1's the United States.
Yes.
2 is the UK.
Wow.
3 is this area.
Is that so? Wow. Well, I'm not surprised, actually, because we do love the show. So New Zealand will have to get you down there at
absolutely.
at
I want to
some
come
point.
down. I hear it's absolutely stunning.
It is, isn't it? Now, one thing I wanted to ask you too were trends in plastic surgery. You talked about the sort of the selfie, and we're all looking for that sort of filtered perfection. Are there particular trends? Like, is everyone wanting a nose job? Is everyone wanting a Kim Kardashian nose, a blephs? Like, is there any particular trend that you're seeing more of?
Well, continued for the last couple of years is lips.
Oh, right, of
like
course.
Kylie,
yes.
So that's number 1. 2, more non-invasive procedures to tighten up the skin.
Right.
And then 3, more people are going into that Brazilian butt lift. Having liposuction, the fat out, and then injecting it in the buttocks.
Right. Wow, that's so interesting.
Those are the 3 main trends that I'm still seeing.
Oh, that's fascinating. Interesting. So Kylie Jenner...
And by the way, there's risks with everything I just told you.
Yes, I'm sure there are huge risks. And I suppose that's probably a good thing about a show like Botched, that you see that it's not all easy.
Not at all. Every surgery is real surgery with real risks and complications.
Yes, sure. Now, I just wanted to ask you a couple of things. PRP, are you an advocate for PRP?
I've been using platelet-rich plasma for 19 years in surgery. So it's sprayed into the wound. Plus, we do a lot of microneedling with PRP.
Right.
Use it all the time.
Right, okay, because it's a newer procedure down under.
Absolutely.
So,
and then we're starting to use nano fat, which I learned out here in Europe. Which is more from the adipocytes, from the fat in the abdomen.
Right.
Which is more stem cell rich.
Right,
and you can treat the skin with that.
And do you get patients coming from New Zealand and Australia
I get patients from Australia.
The show? Oh,
yes.
right. Not New Zealand yet.
Not many. I can't recall.
Wow,
I'm thinking,
interesting.
But we've had some, I think we're going to be having upcoming some New Zealand patients on our show.
Oh, that's so exciting. Yeah. Can you tell any more details about that, or we have to watch and see?
Can't.
Anything else that you can tell us about the new show that we need to look out for?
The first episode, you know, we're going to have one of the Housewives from New Jersey on the first part of the show. Fantastic. And you're going to see, you know, throughout the show, a few little celebrities.
Oh, exciting.
And some interesting, crazy surgery. And you're going to see, you know, complications and how we treat it.
Right. How do you find the whole celebrity thing, given that you have a conservative career as a surgeon and then all of a sudden you are in the celebrity spotlight? How do you sort of manage those two different worlds?
It doesn't really bother me. I mean, you know, there'll be some paparazzi, and I'm used to that.
Yeah.
Some people want to say hi or take a selfie with me. No problem with that.
Right.
I'm used to it by now.
Yeah,
so
sure.
It does not really adversely affect my life. It's actually, if anything, it's fun.
Yeah, right.
And you know, what's nice to hear when someone comes up to you and says, you know, we watch Botched, and we like, even though you guys are funny together, but we like what you do to help people.
Yes, yeah.
That is what it's all about.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Plus, it's honed our surgical skills.
Has it?
If
really?
if we were not able to do Botched, there's no way that our successful procedures would have been at this high of a level.
Right.
There's things that I do now which I would say I would have never done that 5 years ago.
Because you wouldn't have had that surgical experience.
Exactly.
That's amazing. Now, the last thing is one of the girls here said that she thought that I looked like Heather Dubrow.
You do a little bit.
Right.
I mean, Heather's a beautiful woman.
I know. I was so excited to hear that.
Let's see, on Sunday night in New York.
Was that when I think Terry was posting saying, hands off my wife or something?
Exactly.
You guys are best buddies?
Yeah, we've known each other for 19 years.
Oh, wow.
So,
well, look, thank you so much.
Well,
it's been lovely to meet you. I feel like a huge fangirl.
Thank you.
So nice to meet you.
Love hearing all the nice stuff. Thank
Yay.
you so much.
Hopefully I'll see you again.
I hope so.
Thank you.
In New Zealand.
In New Zealand, yes. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to check out my discount code off your first purchase at TVSN, and that's in the description box below. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my interview, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Bye for now.